Thank you. I always forget. But even though I was in the wellness industry, my health wasn't good. When I was in my early 20s, I was a hot mess, migraines, extreme IBS, extreme anxiety disorder, and over the years, it just got worse. I was sick all the time. My immune system was garbage. I lived with chronic sinus infections, UTI infections, bladder infections, constant chest infections, bronchitis, pneumonia. I got the flu. I was always sick. So even though I was doing everything possible that I could do in the health and wellness portion, and even including supplements, I was getting worse. And then I just was honestly searching and praying for an answer when a friend told me about plexus. And I was very, very skeptical, extremely skeptical, because I was already trying everything else. She just kind of shared what I'm going to share with you a little bit about what the company is. It's an all natural, plant based supplement company that is honestly different than anything else that's really on the market. And I know that's pretty strong to say that, but our company is the original gut health company. There's been many that's been following because thankfully now doctors and science are on board about the correlation between gut health, mental health, and overall health. So a lot of companies are kind of like jumping in, and many copycats. But Plexus has been around for 16 years. It is, as I mentioned, plant-based, clean and natural. They resource all the ingredients from natural sources, and they go by European standards. So what that means is that nothing nothing bad is allowed as far as ingredients in the product, which is unfortunately very different than most products that we eat, our food, our supplements, you name it. They allow things in that are just really not good for us. So Plexus doesn't allow any of that. And what ended up happening for me is I tried the product, and within 9 days, I found that it was different. For me personally, my migraine that I had for like, if I didn't have a migraine or a headache, within the ninth day, I didn't have either. I didn't have a headache or a migraine. I slept for the first time through the night in 4 years because I had stomach spasms that kept me awake. I felt refreshed and energized. And so what I would like to do is just kind of share with you what my friend shared with me. I'm going to share my screen. It's just a very short 3-minute video about the gut health system and what I started on and what many of these other ladies have started on and what's been making a difference. So I'll start by trying to share my screen. Usually it works. Um, We'll see. So I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to hit play.
You may not realize it, but trillions of microscopic organisms, or microbes, call the human body home. These tiny microbes live on and in us, outnumbering our human cells 10 to 1. 95% of these microbes live in our gut and even have a name, the gut microbiome. Scientists are actively studying the relationship between our gut microbiome and our health, and what they've discovered is life-changing. Scientific studies have shown that our gut microbiome is essential to our health and happiness, and there's a lot of reasons why. First, gut microbes keep us healthy by educating and training our immune system to fight off invaders. This boosts your body's ability to deal with toxins, allergens, or harmful microorganisms. Want to know what else lives in your gut? 70% of your body's immune cells. This means when your gut is healthy, it can improve your overall health by leaps and bounds. We also have these microbes to thank for their ability to produce essential vitamins like B12, folate, and vitamin K. Hello, health. Secondly, gut microbes secrete neurotransmitters like GABA, dopamine, and mood-boosting serotonin, 90% of which is produced in the gut. So if you are looking to improve your mood, you've come to the right place. Good microbes have the ability to reduce stress hormones and anxiety. Hello, happiness. Lastly, gut microbes can also help keep our weight in check. Good gut microbes like Akkermansia play a critical role in metabolism, impacting how much energy we burn and how much fat we store. But that's not all. Gut microbes are also vital for digestion and help us break down nutrients to fuel our bodies. So, how do our gut microbiomes get so unhealthy? Well, things like antibiotics, poor diet, high sugar, artificial sweeteners, soda, processed foods, and food additives strip our bodies of these important microbes. You add even more damage if you're under stress, don't get enough sleep, and you aren't exercising enough. Bloating, discomfort after meals, constipation, excess gas, and even bad breath are signs of something called dysbiosis, which means your gut is out of whack. If you are suffering from these conditions, you aren't alone. Dysbiosis affects 3 out of every 5 adults in North America. The good news is that you can get your gut back in balance and reaping the benefits of those amazing gut microbes. And good gut health is closer than you think. First, feed those good microbes with prebiotic fibers. Then seed your gut with good microbes found in probiotics. You can find these in supplements and in foods like yogurt. By doing this, you'll be able to nurture and grow your own complex and invisible community that is essential to your health. Bottom line, when your gut microbiome thrives, it means a healthier and happier you.
So basically, what happened is that my friend, she had only been using the product herself for 10 weeks. And when I spoke to her, I didn't recognize her voice when she answered the phone because this product had helped her so much that it literally even changed the way she sounded. So she shared this video, and I learned a couple of things that I didn't realize. I was told that I had leaky gut, gosh, when I was in my 20s. And my doctor was like, "Yeah, you have leaky gut. Eat some probiotics." Actually, he actually told me to eat yogurt, not probiotics, and eat apples. And then he proceeded to give me prescriptions for, my migraines, my IBS, my anxiety, my sleep disorder. I mean, the stiff, achy joints that I had, my skin issues, and that was really his answer. And we've came a long way, thankfully, since then because doctors have been connecting the gut health to our overall health. And leaky gut just basically means the stomach lining has become thin over time. And now you actually have food particles and other things that's passing through your blood, through your stomach lining rather, into your bloodstream where it should not be. And then it can lead to a host of health problems. So the triplex system is a system that gets the gut into balance. And I'm just going to talk for a moment about that. It's 3 different products that work synergistically together. And one of them is the ProBio 5. The ProBio 5, it is a probiotic. And maybe some of you are already on probiotics and maybe been taking them for years. And maybe you feel that yours is an incredible product. I know I did. I bought them from the health food store that my doctor and also my chiropractor and my homeopathic doctors recommended. I tried several ones that had to be refrigerated, and they helped a little, but truthfully, I was still sick. I was not getting better. In fact, I was getting worse. So I was extremely skeptical about trying a new probiotic because I was already taking the best of the best that money could buy. But I thought, you know what? I've already tried everything else and it's not working. So why not? This one is different because it's freeze dried and it's encapsulated, meaning that 100% of the probiotics that are in it actually gets to your gut. Because when you take a probiotic, they die from the heat. That's why they're refrigerated. Some of them are, and some of them are even delivered to you in freeze dried ice. Because as soon as you put it in your mouth, it starts to die all the way down through the esophagus into the digestive system to the bowel. A lot of it doesn't make it. This one makes it 100%. It also has enzymes, which helps with digestion and breaking down of your food. And it also has a antifungal. So it's a 3-in-1, and it's just different than anything else that's out there. And it works because all of it gets where it needs to go. It helps to kill the overgrowth of candida, which is really the root of most health issues. And overgrowth of candida is what actually causes leaky gut. And a lot of people have an overgrowth and don't even know it. So if you're dealing with, dandruff, psoriasis, foot fungus, toenail fungus, eczema, that is all a sign that you have probably an overgrowth of yeast, because basically that's just a skin yeast infection. The other product is BioCleanse. BioCleanse helps to remove the toxins that the probiotic is actually killing. This will weed, and it also feeds good bacteria. But when it kills the bad bacteria, the BioCleanse will help to remove it. It's just an incredible product. It is a magnesium product, and maybe you're already taking a magnesium product, but this is different because it's coupled with vitamin C, and that makes it's a game changer. It's a science thing. It adds more oxygen to the bloodstream, and when our blood is more oxygenated, it just is, there's so many other health benefits besides that. So this actually removes the toxins. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the Slim, which I think you guys are getting ready to try. The Slim, I wish it was called Balance. It is a prebiotic drink that actually was created by an endocrinologist. And it comes in different flavors. It comes in a gut health one, and then also one that is a hunger control that helps you to feel satiated and less sugar and carb cravings. Um, the one that is more for gut health, it has prebiotic fibers in it that actually feeds the good bacteria in your gut. The hunger control one also has some prebiotic fibers, but not as much. The hunger control actually has a protein in it that actually creates or stimulates GLP-1 hormone. Some of you may be familiar with GLP-1. It's all over the TV. It's all over the internet. They are using these drugs that help people to stimulate GLP-1 hormone. That is the hormone that signals from the stomach to the brain that tells you that you're satiated and that you're full and that you're not hungry. So this is just a natural way of doing that. It stimulates that GLP-1 with the hunger control Slim. The gut health one is what I started on. And that one I stuck on for 2 years since I was like, struggling with health issues. But there's no wrong way to start. So it comes in different flavors. The cherry lime blossom, which I love, I actually love them all. Cherry lime blossom, which is delicious. It also comes in a sweet tea. It comes in a blood orange. So those are the three flavors outside of the watermelon raspberry, which honestly is my favorite, but they're all really, really good. All of them increases acromantia, which is your hormone that speeds up the metabolism. And what really honestly happened with the Slim, because it was created for people who were diabetic or pre-diabetic, um, it was not really created as a weight loss product. But what ended up happening is that people who was on the Slim, they started losing weight. And not only just started losing weight, but their skin started looking better, and things start clearing up, and their eyes started looking brighter. And there was just all these different things that started happening. And so then their friends and their families like, oh my gosh, I want some of that. And so that's how it ended up becoming like a weight loss drink, when initially it was really about regulating blood sugar. And that's what it does. It has chromium in it. And what chromium does is it grabs the sugars in your bloodstream, and then it carries it to the cell, and it utilizes it as energy. It doesn't have any caffeine whatsoever in it. It doesn't need it because of that chromium. And most of us are deficient in chromium, because chromium is not something that our body makes, it's something that we need to consume. And chromium is in the soil, and most of our food today, unfortunately, is chromium poor, overcropped, hothouse growth. So therefore, we're not getting enough chromium. So that affects our overall health besides blood sugar in so many ways, you guys. So what I would like to do now, if you guys have had an opportunity to taste your Slim, I hope you have. Have you had a chance to
I'm doing
try
it
it?
right now. I'm doing it right now,
Okay.
Victoria.
Yeah, go ahead and taste it, and just, kind
This
of
is
sip on that.
raspberry lemon watermelon.
And while you're kind of testing it out, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have Jennifer just kind of share why she tried plexus, her why, and then what her so far experience has been.
Okay, hi y'all, how you doing? Okay, so my experience with Plexus, well, first let me say why I took it. It started with a trip to a third world country, which completely destroyed my gut biome because I got a bacteria, parasites, and the doctors could not get my gut back right. Nothing they could do would get my gut back on track. I had alternating from constipation to diarrhea, pain in my stomach, gas all the time. It was bad, and I suffered for that for years. That evolved into me having body pain. I started having body pain, soreness, tightness. And when I would go to sleep at night, I wake up tight every morning, can barely move. And I work with my feet all day, so it made it hard to even make a living. So I, you know, like I said, getting out of bed, struggling. My husband was noticing it. He was like, I done married this old lady. Of course, I put on a happy face when you see me in public, but I be hurting. So April just happened to say, hey, I got something I want to share with you. When she said Guthealth, I knew I had to be there. They have given me all kind of antibiotics. They have given me all kind of probiotics. They've given me everything to try to get my gut back correct, but they could not help me. They basically ended up diagnosing me with fibromyalgia. So, and of course, you know, they do that because they're process of elimination. We don't know what's wrong with you. We're just going to give you a diagnosis. So I started taking the probiotics, prebiotics, and when I tell y'all, I didn't even notice it. My husband noticed it before I did. I was getting out of bed and just hopping up and getting ready and going to work, and my husband was like, "Did you just hop out of bed?" I was like, "I did. He was like, "You better keep taking those drugs." He said, "You better keep taking those drugs. They're working." I told him, "Not working." And the gas that I was having, I'm not blowing him away anymore. I'm blowing him away in the best way now. So it has really eliminated my gas, the bloating, because people would often ask me, am I pregnant? It was just bloating. That has gone down and is continuing to go down because I've only been on the product for a little over 2 weeks. So it has made a difference in the matter of 1 week, I would say. I started seeing and noticing a difference. So when I tell y'all, I know the probiotics get to your gut because I have been on probiotics and they weren't doing anything. So I've noticed complete difference in being able to go to the restroom, having normal bowel movements and all of that. And this just feels like I'm giving so much information. Who shares this kind of stuff? But, yeah, I'm used to that. I'm really great now. But yeah, that's my story, y'all. So, but yeah, I love the products. And I know they taste good because y'all tasted them. Yeah. But
The second one I gave you guys was blood orange lemon lime.
oh,
I think
so that's an extra plus.
All right.
Thanks, Victoria.
Oh my goodness. I just love your story, Jennifer. I mean, this is why I do this. This is why I keep sharing, and this is why I keep, sharing with people because it's incredible. It does. And everybody doesn't experience the same thing right away. It does take time for most, but some people who, especially if they're experiencing health issues, they feel something early on, especially when it comes to gut health, or poor, digestion, constipation, diarrhea. So that's one of the great things about it. It does come with a 60-day money back guarantee so that you get an opportunity to try for sure.
All right, this is black cherry.
I'll let you guys taste the slim for a minute and then we'll move on.
That's black cherry.
Welcome, Brenda. Welcome, Mary.
Flavor of Slim, we'll try. And that is the sweet tea, which I have not tried yet. But I hear it tastes like which one's better. You like the first one?
Yeah, I like the
better?
first
I haven't tasted this one yet. It's the floral. Okay, so what, if y'all have a little shot, then pick one. This is pineapple lemongrass. You're gonna mix it. This is the active. Taste it together. That's
So
my
while
favorite.
you guys are doing that, I'm going to actually play a video about the active. So while you guys are tasting that, I'm going to share a video on the active, I hope.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
No, they say it tastes like lemon. I mean, Lipton iced tea. Yeah, she's gonna share about the active. Oxygen. The energy, but not the jury.
You don't lead an active lifestyle? Think again. A morning jog, a mad dash to the bus stop in the morning, an afternoon boardroom presentation, a Pilates class, a late night cram session. It all adds up to
Victoria, we can't see the video
and
yet.
drained energy. So where do you turn for your
Okay.
energy boost?
If for some reason it's not one to share, you guys aren't seeing it, right?
We weren't saying it.
You weren't seeing it, correct? Okay, let's try that. Let's try it again. Let me try it one more time.
There it goes. Now it's sharing.
Oh, good. Okay. All right, here we go.
You don't lead an active lifestyle? Think again. A morning jog, a mad dash to the bus stop in the morning, an afternoon boardroom presentation, a Pilates class, a late night cram session. It all adds up to a life of constant motion and drained energy. So where do you turn for your energy boost? Coffee, soda, a neon green concoction full of artificial sweeteners and mysterious chemical stimulants? Not anymore. Because now there's Plexus Active. Plexus Active is the all-new lifestyle performance mix that gives you a lasting energy boost without the jitters, crash, or questionable chemicals. Active contains natural energy sources like green tea and yerba mate. It also contains L-theanine, an amino acid that supports alertness, mental clarity, and focus. Active also features bioavailable forms of vitamins A, C, E, and B, so you get the power you need to make it through your day without sacrificing your health. Active supports the production of nitric oxide in the body. That's important because nitric oxide, which our bodies produce naturally, acts as a vasodilator, meaning it causes the blood vessels to expand, allowing more oxygen, fuel, and key nutrients to be delivered to active muscles during workouts. Active contains a unique antioxidant-rich blend of plant extracts called S7. S7 includes green coffee bean, green tea, turmeric, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, and kale. This blend, besides being loaded with nutrients, has been clinically shown to increase nitric oxide by 175%. Nitric oxide production is also supported by another ingredient in Active, a unique amino acid called citrulline malate, which assists in muscle recovery, so your body has more of what it needs to get going and keep going. Actigen, another blend found in Active, combines Panax notoginseng and chestnut rose. This blend, combined with the natural caffeine in Active, helps support endurance. Plus, Active contains alpha-glycerol phosphorylcholine, a premium form of choline, which is an essential nutrient necessary for the body's synthesis of its own phospholipids. With energy from natural sources and other powerful ingredients, Active helps you feel ready to tackle whatever challenges life throws your way, from the supermarket to the gym. Plexus Active is naturally sweetened with ingredients like honey powder, stevia, monk fruit extract, and trehalose. With only 25 calories and 3 grams of added sugar, Active is the pick-me-up you can feel good about. Ditch the artificial flavors and colors for a happier, healthier, more energetic you. Reach for Plexus Active.
Right.
That was lemongrass, pineapple lemongrass. That's the one I mixed with my oven. I don't know if I like it by itself.
I don't think I do.
This is starfruit guava. The other active we have. And, Victoria, do you have information on Restore that you can share?
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me. Let me see. Maybe I had. Well, I'll just I'll share what I know,
Go ahead and warn y'all.
what I have in my head. So restore. Let me know when you're ready.
You can go ahead and tell us about it. They're trying another active right now.
Okay. So yeah, the Restore was a product that was only available at one time in our 3-day reset. Our reset is an incredible product. It's a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. It's a great way to detox and reset your metabolism at the cellular level. And so it was only available in that 3-day reset. But now it's available outside of it. It comes in a 30-day supply. And what it does, it's pretty incredible. It actually supports the liver and helps to remove, besides toxins, it helps to remove heavy metals, which over time, if you just live in this world, we're gonna be bombarded with toxins and heavy metals. So it helps to remove both. It also has a digestive blend that helps with digestion and gut health. And then it has a weight loss blend that helps you to lose weight or to maintain weight. It is absolutely my favorite. I will either have it in the morning, cold. Sometimes I'll mix it with my hydrate, which is our clean, natural electrolyte drink, or I'll mix it with my active, or sometimes my slim, or sometimes I just have it on its own. You can have it in a shot. You can have it with 16 ounces of water, or it's really also really good at night as a tea, like a warm tea. It has a blend that also makes you chill and calm. So I like to have it at night, especially if I'm trying to like maintain my weight and I'm not wanting to feel hungry and snack at night. I don't know about you, but I'm a Netflixer at night. I work all day. And then when I reward myself, I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch TV. And then for whatever reason, it just kind of triggers, let's eat. I'm not hungry, but let's get some popcorn. Let's get some dark chocolate. And so I'll have that instead. I'm not hungry at all. I feel calm. I feel relaxed. And then when I find that I'm like ready for bed, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch another episode. I'm ready to go to sleep. And it helps me to sleep really, really well. So that's an incredible product that Restore is. Now, to be honest with you, not everyone not everyone loves the flavor. Okay, I'm going to be honest. Not everyone loves the flavor. So if not, have it in a shot.
With the detoxing and stuff.
Now, what is this thing?
This is what she was just talking about, the Restore.
Restore.
This is a lemon berry.
Yeah, you don't like this last one, I don't like that one.
You don't like the active starter?
No.
That, I mix my actives with my slims. I don't necessarily drink them by themselves. And so I'll have like the blackberry and the pineapple together, and then I'll make the blood orange and the what is this called? This is Restore Lemon Berry. This is the drink that I drink it at night, but I also mix it with hydrate at night, which is our blueberry acai hydrate, and it kind of gives it a better,
That is
a little bit better flavor. But that's
So here's what I
Yeah, that's
Look, Mike's being a real trick over here. That's what I love.
Yeah, that
All right, let's just add a little blueberry. Try it now.
Or drink.
So here's what I say about the Restore. The flavor is not for everyone.
And you're getting hydration
But-
on top.
No.
Okay.
I don't know that. I don't think that.
That makes it better. It makes it tolerable.
It's April.
Yes, ma'am.
April, can you hear me? Okay. I didn't think you could hear me. I was wondering if you could even hear me. I was thinking maybe. Okay. Well, what I like to say about the Restore, it's as I was trying to say at the beginning before you start sharing the samples, the flavor is not for everyone. But we take Metamucil, we don't like that. We take, other medications and we don't like that. We'll suck down whatever we got to suck down because we don't feel well, right? Well, I would rather do it in a shot, and that's what I do for my family. My son, he doesn't like it, and my husband doesn't like it. So I give it to them in a 3-ounce shot. They shoot it down and they're done. And 20 minutes later, they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did that because I feel better. You will literally feel a difference 20 minutes after you have that restore. You really, truly do. Because it is a liver support. It cleanses the liver, and our liver is our main filter. And it collects so much garbage and toxins trying to protect us from that stuff. And this helps to clean out the liver and relieve it. And it's just an amazing aid. So you may not like the taste of it, but I like the feel of feeling better. And our liver is so important to our overall health. So it may not be a flavor that you like, but if you have health issues, or if maybe a lot of people have fatty liver, a lot of people have you're tired and you're sluggish and you're bloated and you can't seem to lose weight. Well, one reason why a lot of people can't lose weight is because they're full of toxins. And our body hangs on to fat to protect us against toxins because our body doesn't know what to do with those toxins. It'll toss it around, it kicks it to here, it kicks it to the pancreas, it kick it to the liver, and it's like, I don't know what to do with it, so let's just store it in fat. So if you have a healthier liver, you're going to find that you're going to have overall better health, and you'll also have weight loss. So that's all I wanted to say about that. So I wanted to just have April share a little bit about her why, and then we're going to move on to Lean, and then we're going to wrap this up. So April, do you want to just share why you tried Plexus and what your results are?
So, it's been over a year ago, I started on Plexus, and, I quit because of financial reasons. I was getting ready to retire. There was just a lot of things going on, and I stopped taking it. A couple of months ago, I reached out to Victoria. I'm like, look, I've got to have my Plexus back. I've tried everything. I sell for another company that helps healthcare stuff, and I love their stuff, but they don't have Plexus. They do not have microbiome. They don't have the active. They don't have that kind of stuff. So I got back with her beginning of July. We did our first Zoom, and I do the triplex system, and I do the blackberry, lime blossom, and the pineapple lemongrass together every day, the active and the slim together. And then of course I did my bio cleanse, and I did my probio 5. You can move up with the bio cleanse as much as you want in your first month. You can take up to 4 a day if you want to. I have not been able to do that because if I do something like that, I'm running to the bathroom. So I've had to back it down. I've moved up to 2 and 2, 2 probio, 2 bio cleanse and 2 probio 5s at night, but I still have to back it down. So I do 1 and 1 right now, because it will clean them out. It will definitely clean them out. And that's why you just judge it the way you go. I also keep hydrate around, and I have started, I had ordered Restore, and we're starting a Restore challenge. But the effects I have, my family has a history of joint issues. My aunts and granddad and all that were stiff joints, legs, couldn't bend or anything like that. I have personally stayed active in my life probably the last 20 years because of that, because I didn't want to stiffen up, and I didn't want to be a person that couldn't move, and that hurts. I do hurt. I was diagnosed with arthritis in my knees in my 30s, you know, the crackling and all that kind of stuff. My knees do not crackle anymore. I also take our Plexus, it's called Ease, and it's got 4 different ingredients in it. And Victoria can tell you about those. They're all natural. I take that as a supplement, and I've just recently started back on that. I got it last week right before we left, and I've been taking it this past week, and I can already tell the difference because we walk on the beach when we're out of town, and I don't know if you know that the beach will be slanted, so your hips get all out of whack, so you have to turn around and come back the other way so your hips get wet. But just walking in the sand and all that kind of stuff usually will kill me, and I do fine. So that has helped tremendously with my joints, and of course, I call my Slim in the morning my happy juice because it literally wakes me up and makes me happy. every day. That's my story and everything, and I do notice the bloat. My bloat is gone in my stomach, depending on, you know, what I have during that day or whatever. Next morning I wake up and I'm just, it just, it works. It weeds and feeds and seeds. It does work, and I love it. Makes me feel good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Miss April. So she mentioned about a little bit about her dosage. It's different for everyone, and 99.9% of the people do not have April's experience. They need more versus less. A minimum of 2 probio 5 is what's recommended because that is the amount that you actually need for gut health. The BioCleanse is a product that everyone does have to find their number. And I know she said 4. I have customers who take 6 a day. So we do have BioCleanse that comes in different amounts. For those who go regularly, then you would only need 60. You know, that's the bottle that comes with 60. Some people who have extreme constipation or IBS, gut health issues, then they might want to get a bottle that has 120 or even 180. I am personally a 120 bottle. My son is a every other day BioCleanse. So he's kind of sensitive to it like April, but most people need more versus less. I just want to make sure I mentioned that. So the last thing I'm going to share is just the lean. I think you guys are going to try some lean. Lean is our meal replacement. It is different than any other protein powder that I've tried. I'm kind of a protein shake snob. And it's more of a meal replacement or a snack. And if you're not a protein, meal replacement person, that's totally okay. But what I found is that for a lot of people who want to lose weight, like they're like, I'm ready, I'm all in, and I really want to lose some weight now. This is a great way to do it. You just use this product as a meal replacement at least once a day. You can do it for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, your choice, and then have just 2 healthy meals throughout the day. And it is a game changer. It is loaded with vitamins and nutrients. It is not gritty, which you're about ready to find. I love the chocolate and the vanilla. And 2 scoops of it is a meal, and 1 scoop is basically a snack. So if you're ever hankering or hungering for like something sweet, and this is what I do, if I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just like craving something sweet, I will go mix myself up a snack of this, and then I'm good to go. Not only am I satiated, but I feel full, I feel satisfied, and it's absolutely delicious. It is loaded with so many vitamins and nutrients. It has 21, I'm sorry, it actually has more than 21. It used to have 21. Yeah, it has 21 grams of protein on its own. If you mix it with a milk or an almond milk or oat milk, whatever it is that you like, of course, that protein equivalent goes up. It's only 140 calories on its own if you want to mix it with water, which a lot of people do. And it is a whey protein, meaning that it is a milk base. But if you are vegan, we do have a vegan line as well. But unfortunately, I did not have any vegan samples. So it's just a great product that helps, especially me, to get in the amount of protein that I need. It has all your macros. I mean, if you look, I mean, I could never list all the vitamins and nutrients that are in it. There's no sugar. It is sweetened again with stevia and monk fruit. It is loaded with your vitamin D, your calcium, iron, potassium, A, C, B. I mean, I could go on and on. As far as carbs, I know that some people like to do the low carb. It has 12 carbs. So it's not very high in carbs as well. So if you're doing a low carb diet, it actually works really well with that, especially if you add it with water versus milk. And what I love about the company is that it's Nourish One. For every bag of lean that is sold, let me see, make sure I tell you this correctly. For every bag that's sold, they donate 14 meals to someone and to families that are in need. So just a little short, it has 20 grams of your protein. It also has prebiotic fibers. So it also has gut health. That's what I was forgetting to mention. It has gut health as well as 21 essential vitamins and minerals. No artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, or preservatives. It's gluten-free and non-GMO. So I absolutely love it. So I like to make sure that if I share with my friends and my family, like, you gotta try this. But we all have different tastes. So maybe it's not your thing, but I think it's absolutely delicious. So we're going to stop there as far as sharing information about the product. I know that April mentioned ease. I'll just give a little brief. Ease is a natural anti-inflammatory and pain reliever. It does have 4 ingredients. Green lip mussel. If you do any research on that, New Zealand green lip mussel, incredible, incredible. It has serapeptate, bromelain, and also turmeric. And this is what I use for my arthritis. When I take this every day, I just take 2 a day. As long as I take it, I don't even know I have arthritis. My joints are not inflamed. I don't have the pain that I normally associate it with it. So I take this every single day for my arthritis, and it's an incredible product. My husband has a bad back, and when his is flaring, he'll take Ease and Nerve. Nerve is a natural product for nerve damage. If you have a bad knee or bad back or anything like that, it has been or even neuropathy, it has been scientifically proven to actually help repair nerve damage. It's not a cure. None of Prex's products are a cure. It doesn't replace your medication. It doesn't do any of those things. What it does is it gets to the root of your health. It gets to the root of blood sugar, your gut, and inflammation. And then when it helps aid in those areas, what actually happens is that your body is now start working the way it's supposed to. Your immune system is now functioning properly because 80% of it's made in your gut. Your serotonin, your happy hormone, is now improved. So your mood gets better. You have decreased stress and anxiety because 90% of your serotonin is made in your gut. And you start sleeping better because 90% of the melatonin, our sleep hormone, is made in the gut. So when you just kind of get those 3 pillars of health into balance, it is honestly just really truthfully the body that actually corrects itself and starts working properly. So I'm going to stop there and just kind of quickly share ways that you can get it. If whoever invited you here, what you would do is just talk to them. If you decide that this is something that you'd like to try, as we mentioned earlier, it comes with a 60-day money back guarantee. So you can try it for 60 days. Absolutely love it. Great. If you don't, then you can get all your money back minus the return shipping, which is like, I think like $8. They'll send you a return shipping label. You mail every empty bottle to them, which the truth of it is, they don't usually have you mail anything back. Usually they just like, no problem, minus the shipping, you get your money back. We have a 2% return rate, and that's because it works. So it does come with that money back guarantee. We have a discount code that takes 10 off right now. And you also will get $10 off your second order next month. And then I'm matching that $10 off through either Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or I can send you a $10 Amazon gift card. So I'll stop there. And if you guys have questions, go ahead and we can start, open it up to any questions that you might have. If you're on Zoom, raise your hand. And if you're in the room, just say, hey, I have a question.
I have hydrate left if anybody wants to try it. It's lemon lime and the night side berry. That's the only thing I'll have to try for that. And this right here is just a healthy alternative to dairy.
I took a hydrate this morning for the very first time. And instantly, I felt it. I said, oh, I feel so refreshed inside.
That's what I
This
got
feels
there
really
drinking
good.
all day.
Yes.
Yes.
It really, and in this heat, it was, I didn't feel water bloated. You know how when you're hot and you feel a little dehydrated, you drink water, you feel that water bloat? It was just, I felt it in my cells. It was good.
And if you like lemon beverage, I really like lemon. That lemon beverage.
I'm gonna run with you. I can feel it 20 minutes after I drink it. I usually will have a hydrate while I'm making my coffee, and I will chug a hydrate before my coffee is done. 20 minutes later, I feel it.
Yeah.
I did want you guys to do a favor. Did everybody do the giveaway?
Oh, did everybody win?
All right, I'm gonna get you to write down your favorite flavor of Slim on that. They were, the first one you had, the first one you had was raspberry lemon watermelon. The second one you had was blood orange lemon lime, and then the third one was the black cherry lemon lime blossom, and then the last one was sweet tea. So if y'all write on the back of that, your favorite Slim flavor.
Just on the back of it.
Yeah, on the back of this list.
Oh, okay.
The one that's all no, this is what it's like.
Okay. Process of elimination.
And this is also hydrate. This one's a side. A side.
So I just muted the room for a moment while they're doing the drawing. I'm sorry that you're on Zoom and you don't get to try all the products that they're testing. But I just wanted to say, if you have any questions while you're on the Zoom and while they're doing the drawing, I'm happy to answer your questions now. If you don't, that's totally okay. You're welcome to stay on if you want. If you need to go, that's totally okay too. You can go ahead and leave. It's totally up to you, but I'm here if you have any questions.
Can you
Hi,
explain
Mary.
one more time what was the amount of the product?
The what? The amount? Oh, of which product, hon?
I mean, you were talking about the different things that you offer, but it was kind of fast.
Yeah, we offer everything. Gut health, we have gut health products, we have weight loss products, we have skincare products. But what we've talked about so far has been the gut health products and active, which is our energy product, performance product, and our lean meal replacement. So that's what we've talked about so far, and ease. So what we do is this Tanya that I'm talking to?
Yes.
Hi, Tanya. So what we do is really based on your health goals. We have so many combinations of products and so many different combos that we really base that on your health goals and what your health issues are. So it's going to be different for everyone. Some people need gut health, some people don't need gut health and they just only want weight loss. But we really base that on whatever health issues that you have going on. And then whoever invited you here, what they'll do is they can send you some combination of different products based on what you're hoping to accomplish. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What I want to do is those of you who are on, I'm going to go ahead and write your name down because we are going to be doing a drawing for everyone that came either live or on Zoom. I'm going to be doing a drawing and one of you guys are going to win a Amazon gift card from me just for coming on. I'm writing your names down now. And what I'll do is let the person know who invited you. Reach out to them, let them know that you got on the Zoom and give them your email because I'll do the drawing using everyone's emails. I'll do like a little randomizer and then I will email you the person who won the Amazon gift card. And I promise we're not trying to get your email so we can spam you with infomercials or Plexus info, nothing. It's just really for the basis of sending you an Amazon gift card and for doing the drawing. Did that answer your question, Tanya?
Yes, thank you.
Do you have any other questions at all?
I mean, I may have some others. I'll just have to kind of review the system and see what's going on.
Yeah. Who invited you, hon?
April.
April. So yeah, April, what April can do, if she can't answer your questions, then you guys can get on a three-way messenger chat with me or even a call, and we can answer any specific questions that you have, and then, you know, kind of guide you toward the products that would be best for you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, how are we doing, ladies? Are we good?
I think so.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to end it here. I'm just going to say thank you guys all for coming. Make sure that you, if that you give the person who invited you here your email address, and then I'm going to do the drawing like today. As soon as you guys give me the email addresses and the names, I will do the drawing and make sure I get that Amazon gift card sent out to the winner. I'm available for three-way calls, chats, and if you guys need any assistance with helping anyone, I'm here to help. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, and I hope it was beneficial. I hope you learned something. And if you do have questions, just let the person know that invited you, and we'll help you out. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming. I'm going to stop
Thank you,
recording.
Victoria. Was there
You're
something,
so
was
welcome.
there something specific that you tried that you really, really liked? I like
Thank you so much for coming, everyone.